MMA Boxing Talk here. This is a little preview video for Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. It's taking place next Saturday. We're only 9 days away. Super excited for this fight. This is a fight that came together very quickly. You got to remember, Francis Ngannou just fought December 2nd. So this is like a 49-day turnaround for Francis Ngannou. 49 days since his last fight. It's not much in between. So, but I mean, he didn't take any damage in that fight against Alistair Overeem. He said himself, before he fought Overeem, he had been training and preparing for Stipe, because he really thought his next fight would be a big fight. And if he won that fight, he'd be getting Stipe after. So he's been training for Stipe probably for a few months now, but it's still going to be a tough test for Francis Ngannou, because the one thing that has happened in the past, he has been taken down in his career. Has he been held down for very long? No, but he has been taken down. And Stipe is a great wrestler. He's obviously a great boxer as well. He's a well-rounded fighter. He can really mix everything up and keep Ngannou guessing. But Ngannou has that power, he has that fight-altering power. But I really don't think Stipe is going to be scared of his power, Stipe can't be scared of his power. Stipe has to go in there and fight like he always does. You can't charge him, of course, but you got to pressure him. Because if you have Francis Ngannou backing up, he's on his heels, he's not going to be able to generate that power like he did against Alistair Overeem. He was flat-footed. He was walking in. Stipe is going to be the aggressor. That's how he always fights. That's his best chance of winning. Now, he still could get caught with an uppercut coming in. But he has to pressure Ngannou. I think that's his best chance to win. I think he's got a good chance of winning, despite Francis Ngannou's ridiculous knockout power. That's just something that a lot of fans just can't look past. Because he has that power, he's going to knock out Stipe, and that could happen. It really could happen. But I really think that Stipe could put the pressure on, go the distance, round after round, possibly wear down Ngannou. We haven't seen Ngannou go 5 hard rounds. Like I said, we've seen him get taken down by Curtis Blades and Anthony Hamilton. Two guys that are bigger than Stipe. But Stipe is very athletic. He's quicker than those guys. And it's all about timing when it comes to takedowns a lot of the time. If you have the technique and you have the timing and you have that speed, that could be enough to take Ngannou down. It's going to be very interesting, this fight. Now, I keep talking about Ngannou's crazy power. He's got more than just power. He's very athletic. He's very strong physically, not just with his fists. He's going to be a tough guy to move around. So that's why I say Stipe is going to have to be quick. He's going to have to really time his takedowns and use more technique and unpredictability rather than just brute force, because it's going to be hard to just manhandle Ngannou. You just can't do that. Now, like I said, I've talked a lot in this video about Francis Ngannou's fight-altering power, and it's scary and it's dangerous. And look at the way he put out Alistair Overeem. Overeem was out cold for 53 seconds straight. Ngannou has some of the most vicious power we've ever seen it as a heavyweight in the UFC. Having said that, Stipe Miocic has a lot of power in his hands himself. Stipe Miocic's last 4 fights have all been first-round TKOs. And we haven't really seen Ngannou's chin get tested, Stipe is a heavyweight. He has enough power to put away any man if he connects on the chin. And we've seen Francis Ngannou eat a nice stiff jab from Curtis Blades, and maybe he wasn't expecting it, or maybe it rocked him, but regardless, he wobbled off that jab. Now, if he eats a power punch by Stipe Miocic, it could be lights out. We don't know. Or it could rock him, and it could be enough for Stipe to swarm him. All I'm saying is, this is a very, very good fight. This is a fight that, you know, Ngannou is going to have the best chance of winning early on, I think, in the first 2 rounds. I know he doesn't have any, history of gassing in the later rounds. There's no proof of that. But Stipe doesn't get tired. He can go 5 hard rounds. So I think the longer the fight goes, the more it benefits Stipe. And I think Ngannou's best chance of winning is early on. Now, he could go out and prove me wrong and get a third or fourth round stoppage over Stipe. We'll see. But all I'm saying is, with all that muscle he's carrying, it takes a lot of oxygen to feed those muscles. It's gonna be hard for him to go 5 hard rounds. And Stipe, though, his style is a grinding style, so that's gonna wear you down as the fight goes on. But very, very interesting fight. As you can see, I'm really not even sure who's gonna win. I have a $10 bet with a buddy at work. I gave him the first crack. He picked Ngannou, so I'm going with Stipe. In our bet, it's only a $10 bet. But Stipe is the underdog, and I'm thinking about possibly putting maybe $50 or $100 on Stipe, because he has a chance of winning this fight. There's no doubt. I really think it's a 50-50 fight, which makes it all the more interesting, Can't wait to see how this one plays out. It's going to be a great, great night. The card isn't really a strong card at all. Really, it's the main event and the co-main event that's going to be carrying this fight card. So yeah, I'm going to have a few guys over, have a little poker night, and then go out to the bar to watch the co-main and main event. 2 title fights. DC should have his way with Volkan Ozdemir, but we'll see. It's going to be an interesting, two fights at the end of the night. January 20th in Boston, UFC 220 going down. 9 days away. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Who you guys have in the main and co-main event. That's it for this one. If you like the video, subscribe. Peace.